Hey, gorgeous. Welcome to day 6, our bonus day for the forgiveness challenge. I'm very excited about this particular day because today we'll get a chance to check and test if the process that you went through actually worked, if you were able to forgive. This is such an amazing and very simple process to test your results, and I'm very, very excited to share it with you. Before we go in there, I received a few questions about working with me and how to make it happen. And I'm very excited to share that I am opening 3 spots to work with me one-on-one in the next couple of weeks or so. And to proceed with this, simply apply for a 20-minute consultation, or you can send me an email. Make sure that there's a link below for you to book this consultation. And I usually like to talk to people before starting working with them. So this is just a free consult for you to get to know me, to ask questions, to see if you're a good fit before we actually jump in and you'll get a chance to pay me. So if you are interested in, and you're ready to take it to the next level, if you feel like you are understanding and appreciating this process, but you do need more support, encouragement, and most important, consistency in developing forgiveness practice so you can improve your relationship, so you can improve your income, then I'll be happy to help you. This is what I do every day. And just like I said, I'm opening 3 more spots for working with me one-on-one. All right, so let's talk about the day 6 practice. And what I want to introduce you to is something that's called integration technique. This is something that I do with every single client of mine because it always clearly shows me if there's a little bit more tapping or work we need to do, or we actually are through. And it's essentially a way for your subconscious mind to represent what that person means to you, or what you means to you. And this is how we do. Just going to go ahead and jump in and do the actual process. So what I want you to do is to close your eyes. And as you do so, imagine or think about that person that you are forgiving, that you're doing the practice on. And as you do, notice a couple of things. Notice his facial expressions. Notice how he looks at you. What is he feeling? What you think he's feeling? Because here's the truth, guys. His facial expressions are your facial expressions. His thoughts and feelings are your thoughts and feelings, because you're the one who's expressing them right now. So your subconscious mind bringing up all the right resources for you to heal and to clear as you're going through this. Now, if you notice that there's a lot of things around just visualizing that person, tap on it. Just tap and tap and just say this expression, this feeling, all the way it bothers me, the angry look on his face, the upset, the stuck, it's safe to let it go, or release and let it go. And do a few rounds of tapping until it just drops down and you start feeling a little bit more at ease with that. The next thing I want you to do, and just go ahead and try it with me right now, I want you to picture that person coming closer to you and giving you a hug. And as he or she hugging you, see if you can hug them back. Go ahead and do this now, just in the privacy of your own mind. I'll give you a second to try it. And if you're able to do so, again, in the privacy of your own mind, there's something that I want you to tell the person. Something that will change your life, will make your life better as you do so. Just between him and you, or her and you, and simply whisper it in their ear. As you do so, notice how they're reacting. Notice them nodding their head or smiling. And finally, there's something they want to tell you. This message will change your life. This message will make bigger shifts and will help you see yourself better and the world better. And as you do so, just feel that, receive it. They weren't able to tell you that back then, but now they can tell you this. And just notice the feeling, notice how good it feels to connect to this deeper peace, to this inner wisdom. And as you're listening to this, just give that person a hug and hug them so tight that they drift right there inside your chest, where 2 souls become one. Because it's really not him that you're hugging, but a part of you is ready to get healed through this process. And if you're resisting this, you are resisting yourself. If you're rejecting this, you are rejecting yourself. And if you can do it, just feel this gorgeous union, deeper peace, true peace, the unconditional forgiveness of yourself, first of all. And then tap between your eyes and say, this feeling, it's safe for me to feel this way. It's safe for me to embrace the unconditional forgiveness. I'm doing it for me. I'm okay. It all worked out. They're okay. And it's safe for me to let it go. Just let it go. I finished tapping. Grab your wrist. And breathe in. And breathe out. Now, what you might notice during this process is that now, if you were able to do this, it's a clear sign that you actually were able to make peace on a deeper level, right? Because you've done such an intimate connection, such an intimate process to where two actually became one, right? So it's me, it's you, and you is me. And that's what it is. We are all one on some level. We are just the rays of a sun, sort of speaking, right? And forgiving others is forgiving yourself, and forgiving yourself is in permanent relationship with others. And if you weren't able to do this, it's just a really juicy, gorgeous things to tap on, right? So you are bringing in this next level to clear, to release. So you don't drag this with you for the rest of your life or for next, few weeks or month. And just go ahead and do some more tapping on that. And what I normally do is I work with a practitioner all the time. I have somebody who tap on me. And when we started, for the first 2 months, we did like sessions every single week. And it was such a wonderful change. It created huge momentum. And after that, we started working like once or twice a month, depending on whatever is needed. And for the last 3 years, I was tapping with a practitioner. I had somebody who helped me on my journey. Because here's the truth, when you are in your story, you cannot actually see it. Like if you are in the picture, you cannot see the picture from outside because you're in it. So teachers need teachers, mentors need mentors. This is such a great investment because you are investing in yourself. And as you change within, everything transforms. Your relationship transform, your finances transform. So if you've been considering to work with a practitioner, I highly encourage you to do that. And just like I said, I'm opening some spots to work with me. I'll be delighted to help you, especially people who went through the forgiveness challenge and done this work. You already have a great momentum. So as we start working together, bigger shifts will happen. And I'm just so excited as I even speak about this. And so if that's the case, I'd love to speak with you and we can set up some time to start tapping together, working together, and really creating these gorgeous changes, especially if you have somebody that you kind of stuck around. I always bring my harder cases to someone to tap with because it's just so much easier. And you could be blind to some of your patterns. You just don't see them. And somebody pointing out, listen, this is what you're doing. It's just like a light bulb goes in and everything shifts almost momentarily. So keep on tapping, enjoy this process. I will be back to answer your questions in the Facebook group. If you have any, just do drop in, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon and hopefully working with you if that's what calls your name. Talk to you soon. Bye, gorgeous.